Continuing our coverage of the biggest week in American birding with the team from the Black Swamp Bird Observatory. You guys are the engine behind this whole thing. Executive Director Kimberly Kaufman joins us for what we like to call Birding 101. Welcome. You're a birding expert.
Well, I love birds.
Love
I love
birds.
birding, and I love teaching people about how to get started.
That's exactly where I am. One day I got this camera and I sort of a switch flipped, and now I'm like so into it, and I feel like it's a light. Once it gets you, you're in.
Yeah, and that's why the team at Black Swamp Bird Observatory is so dedicated to try to share this gift with as many people as we can, because it just enhances the quality of your life in so many ways when you're connected to birds in the natural world.
It makes it is the most non-technology, I'm not thinking about the future or the past. I'm just checking out this bird. It's a most present moment thing I can possibly imagine.
You nailed it. You're the new bird promoter.
Thank you. I love that. So when you start, I am a newbie though, so you've got some things that are really helpful. What for Birding 101? What are some good things to have as we start this passion?
Yeah. So first, birding is such a wonderful thing, and it can be so many things to different people. It can be as easy as watching birds at a feeder outside your window, or it will lure people all over the world in pursuit of birds.
Which is what's happening here.
Yes, exactly. We have people from all over the world.
Is this your book?
Well, yes.
Okay.
This is
Well, yes, she
shameless
says.
self-promotion.
No. Girl, I'm all about promoting our books on this show.
It's my husband's book specifically, but this is the Kaufman Field Guide to Birds of North America. This is a great guide for beginners because it's designed to be used to have quick identification. Now, if you go beyond the general knowledge of birds, you can look at specific birds for flycatchers and gulls.
Oh.
So you can go down the rabbit hole, or the bird hole, I guess.
The bird hole.
In pursuit of knowledge. So this is a great guide for beginners. Another essential tool is a binocular. It's key. It's certainly possible to go and enjoy birds at a window on wildlife, like our Metro Parks Toledo. The windows on wildlife there are spectacular. I encourage everyone to visit. But if you're going to look beyond, like out in the woods and the forest, a binocular is essential.
So you're not scaring them. You're far enough away to see really what they're doing without your interaction.
Exactly. And so choosing a binocular is like choosing any other tool. You have to be very careful. Two basic rules. Never buy a binocular that's sealed up in a package that you can't touch it and hold it.
Because the ergonomics have to be right.
Yes.
Okay.
And then buy the best one you can afford. A great way to explore this tool is at Optics Alley during the biggest week in American birding. This is at McGee Marsh Wildlife Area.
Oh.
Every optic dealer in North America practically is there. They will teach you how to buy a binocular, what's good for you. You can try them out before you buy. So that's a great way. If you can't make it to Optics Alley, on the biggest week in American birding website is a whole tutorial on how to select binoculars. So we make it easy.
Make it easy. That is so perfect. And then I had I read that Amy Tan book, and I was talking about how do we, when we see a bird and we don't have all our stuff, what should we try to remember or note take? What are the few things that, okay, now that I'm really observing this, as a birder, okay, what are the three things that when we come back we can look in our books?
Yeah, well, field marks are something that we encourage people to look at. So if you get a brief glimpse at a bird, you're looking at, does it have streaks on its breast? What's the size of its bill? Those are overall things to look for when you're first going out to identify birds. And keeping a list is a really great way. People keep a life list also of birds, every new bird that they've seen in their life.
Do you know how many birds you've seen?
I used to know, but I lost my list, and now it's kind of gone beyond that for me.
That's
you know,
good.
My favorite bird is the bird I'm looking at just then.
Now, isn't that sweet? That's my favorite child was the one that bought me the best Mother's Day present. Just kidding. So tell everybody real quick, how do we, the basics, if we go to the website, we can get all the details about the biggest birding week.
That's right. Everything about Biggest Week in American Birding. If you can't make it out, there's information about getting started in birding, selecting a binocular, where to go birding. All the information is on the biggestweekinamericanbirding.com.
Easy peasy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Awesome. All right, Eric.
We're going to Club 13 Deals. Here we go.
Excellent.